You probably feel like your business is either a perfectly oiled machine or a chaotic web of browser tabs and manual data entry. For years, the debate has raged: Zapier or Make? In 2026, that conversation has fundamentally changed because we are not just moving data from point A to point B anymore. We are orchestrating complex AI agents and building entire autonomous systems. Today, we are doing a deep dive into Zapier versus Make to see which platform reigns supreme in this new AI-first era. By the end of this video, you will know which one fits your specific workflow, your budget, and your technical comfort level. If you are following along on your computer, I will be referencing the latest features on both sites so you can see exactly what has changed this year. Let us start with Zapier. If you head over to Zapier.ai, you will see a company that has undergone a massive transformation. In 2026, Zapier is no longer just the app connector for simple tasks. They have officially transitioned into what they call a cross-team AI orchestration platform. Zapier's biggest advantage remains its sheer scale and ease of entry. They currently support over 8,000 integrations, which is nearly triple what most of their competitors offer. In the US market, where niche software and specific local tools are common, this long tail of integrations is often the deciding factor. If you use a very specific real estate tool or a specialized accounting package, Zapier is almost guaranteed to have the connection you need. Plus 2. But the real story for Zapier in 2026 is Zapier Central. This is their dedicated AI agent hub, and it represents a massive shift in how we think about automation. Instead of building a linear workflow where one step leads to the next in a straight line, you can now build what they call agentic teammates. These are AI bots that live within your Zapier account and have full access to your connected apps. They can actually make autonomous decisions based on the data they see. For example, you can tell a Zapier agent to watch your customer support inbox, research the history of any new lead in your database, cross-reference that with your recent sales calls, and then decide whether to draft a personalized reply or escalate the ticket to a human manager. It feels less like a series of computer commands and more like an actual employee working right alongside you. For those of you recording your screen for a tutorial, check out the Canvas feature on the Zapier dashboard. This is Zapier's response to the Visual Builder fans who wanted more clarity. It allows you to map out your entire business process in a flowchart style before you even start building the automation itself. It is a brilliant way for non-technical founders to visualize how their data flows without getting lost in the weeds of technical documentation. It bridges the gap between a brainstorm on a whiteboard and a functioning digital workflow, making the power of AI accessible to everyone in the office regardless of their coding knowledge. Now let us switch gears and look at Make. If you visit make.com, you will notice a very different atmosphere. While Zapier is built for the set it and forget it crowd, Make is built for the architects and the builders. In 2026, Make has leaned heavily into its reputation for power, precision, and visual logic. The defining feature of Make remains its beautiful, bubble-based visual scenario builder. Unlike Zapier's mostly linear paths, Make allows you to create incredibly complex, branching scenarios that look like a digital circuit board. You can see the data moving through the bubbles in real time, which is incredibly helpful for troubleshooting. This year, they have introduced the specialized Make AI Agents app, which brings advanced reasoning engines directly into your visual maps. One of the biggest updates for Make in 2026 is the full transition to a credit-based billing system that is much more transparent than in years past. This replaces the old operations model that often confused new users who were trying to calculate their monthly spend. Credits now act as a unified currency for everything from basic data moves to high-intensity AI processing and image generation. This makes it much easier to predict your monthly costs, even when you are running high-volume tasks like web scraping or bulk content creation. If you are an agency owner in the United States running thousands of tasks every hour, this level of transparency and cost control is a breath of fresh air. Make's standout feature for technical users this year is the Model Context Protocol integration. This allows you to connect your Make scenarios to almost any external AI model you choose, giving you granular control over the logic and the cost of your computations. If you are a developer or a power user who wants to see exactly where a specific piece of data is failing or being transformed, Make's execution logs are still the gold standard in the industry. They provide a step-by-step breakdown of every single bundle of data, making it the superior choice for mission-critical workflows that simply cannot afford to break during business hours. Let us talk about the head-to-head comparison of pricing and accessibility, as this is where the two platforms diverge the most for US-based users. Zapier's pricing in 2026 is unified, but it can certainly be expensive as you scale. Their professional plan typically starts around $20 per month, giving you about 750 tasks. The catch is that Zapier counts every single action in a sequence as a task. If you have a workflow with 5 steps that runs 100 times, you have used up 500 tasks in a heartbeat. For a growing business, your Zapier bill can quickly scale into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars if you are not being efficient. However, you are paying for the extreme ease of use and the Zapier Copilot, which can literally build an entire automation for you based on a simple sentence. Make remains the undisputed champion of cost efficiency. Their core plan starts at just $9 per month and often provides 10,000 credits to play with. Because of the way Make processes data in bundles rather than individual tasks, your money goes significantly further here. A complex workflow that might cost $50 a month on Zapier could only cost $10 or $15 on Make. For startups or small agencies running high-volume operations, Make is almost always the more financially viable option. It allows for much more experimentation and iteration without the fear of a massive bill at the end of the month. So, how do you choose the right one for your business in 2026? It really comes down to your personal mental model of how work should be done. Choose Zapier if you want the fastest possible path to a finished product. If you are a marketing manager or a solopreneur who does not have the time or the desire to learn what an iterator or an aggregator is, Zapier is your best friend. Its natural language building is so advanced now that you can essentially talk your automations into existence. It is a premium product with a premium price tag, but the time you save on troubleshooting and building usually justifies the cost for busy professionals. On the other hand, choose Make if you are a systems builder who wants total control over every byte of data. If you love the idea of seeing your business logic mapped out visually and you want to be able to handle complex data transformations without any hidden limits, Make is unbeatable. It is the tool for people who want to build a custom operating system for their company. While the learning curve is admittedly steeper, the rewards are a more stable, more affordable, and more powerful automation stack. In 2026, Make has added enough AI guidance that even beginners can get a scenario running quickly, but its heart still belongs to the power users. One final thought for 2026. The right answer for your company might actually be a combination of both. Many advanced firms in the US are now using Zapier for their simple, front-facing triggers, like catching form submissions or Slack alerts, because of its massive directory of apps. Then they send that data to Make for the heavy lifting, such as complex AI reasoning, data cleaning, and database management. If you like this video, check out these other video recommendations below. Please leave your comments, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.